Hello everyone, I have returned, and this time I'm here with another Yu-Gi-Oh deck. So today I'm going to show you guys a Blue Eyes variant, and I've actually grown really fond of this deck after the new support. Blue Eyes is super fun, seems basic at first, but there's a lot of nuance to it, and what's more, there's a lot of variations that you could play, so that keeps the deck from becoming really stale. But yeah, I've tried a lot of the variations. I've tried Invoked, I've tried the Buster Blader lock, I've tried the Crimson package, I've tried Primite, I've tried Metal More stuff. I've tried a lot of different variations of this deck, right? So that got me thinking, what variations could I think of that makes this deck interesting? And I wasn't necessarily going for the most competitive, but I just want to put my own spin on it and see what I could come up with. So I present to you guys Blue Eyes Gameciel Control, and this will be a one card combo with Sage, and I'll show you guys the other one card combos later. So you start off with normal summoning Sage, you add Maiden. You can just activate Maiden here, it doesn't matter when you activate it. I'll summon Spirit here, that'll add me the Mausoleum. I'll activate Mausoleum. Then I'll activate Mausoleum targeting the Spirit. Activate Spirit to bring back the Blue Eyes Dragon. Activate Maiden to bring herself back. Here we want to go into Spirit Dragon. And now we can activate True Light. So now if they Ghost Ogre it, I can negate my True Light with my own Spirit Dragon. So I will set Wishes, and that's why we need the extra discard here. So it's a 1.5 card combo actually. I will activate Wishes, Roar, and another Sage since we have an extra normal with Mausoleum. And here we're actually going to be using this card here, so it doesn't matter what you pick, so I'll just choose Veiler. Then we will activate Spirit Dragon, and here's where it differs from the mainline combo. You summon Ancient Fairy Dragon here, right? And then you activate its effect to destroy a field spell and add you Kyoto Waterfront. This card is the centerpiece. So I want to activate it now just to stack up a counter off of Roar, which lets you special summon a Blue Eyes from anywhere. So now we got one counter on there. And here's why we search this Veiler and use it in combo. AFT can special summon a level 4 or lower. And now we have 4 mats on field. Now we can go into Saryuja Skuldred because it is a dragon, we're not locked off of Roar, and put the remaining 4 counters on our Kyoto Waterfront. And now Saryuja Skuldred, we can draw 4, put back 3. I will put back, I mean it doesn't really matter. I'll put back these 3. Then Kyoto Waterfront, since it has 3 or more, I can search my Gameciel. Then Saryuja Skuldred can special summon the Gameciel. And if I wanted to, since I have an extender, I could summon it and link off Skuldred and Magnamut into Hieratic Seals for another interrupt. But this is the end board. And for you who are unfamiliar, Gameciel is actually not a once per turn, it's not a once per chain. It negates and banishes anything by just removing 2 Kaiju counters. It is a really strong card. So we start off with 5, that's the max you can have. So you start off with 2 negate and banishes. However, you gain counters each time a card is sent from the field to the grave. So you can easily get 3 negates, and usually 4 if your opponent keeps playing. That is a lot of negate and banishes. So yeah, this is a pretty strong end board. And it only costs 1 Gameciel in the main, which isn't really a brick. You could use it going second, it's not bad. It costs you a Kyoto Waterfront, which is a brick. But drawing it, it still gets you into Gameciel. It's not bad, right? And it costs you 2 slots in the extra deck, which is Saryuja Skuldred and Ancient Fairy Dragon. So yeah, very interesting combo. Not necessarily the most competitive by any means, but I find this really interesting. And, you know, Gameciel controls a deck that's really fascinating to me. So I love that Blue Eyes can actually make it work and make it extremely consistent. Because before this, people were playing all sorts of things to try and search Kyoto Waterfront, and you know, some horror stuff like that. Anyways, I'll move on to the other 1-card combos that this deck has. And I'm back. I will show you guys now the Maiden 1-card combo. So obviously you have to activate Maiden here, place True Light to set Wishes, Wishes pitch a random discard, add your Roar and your Sage. Sage here can search anything, it does not matter. Now we want to Roar here actually. Summon the Blue Eyes, and then Maiden. This will be important later on, and this is because summon Spirit, add the Mausoleum, activate Mausoleum, and here's the weird thing you're going to do. You're going to banish Wishes, equipping your Blue Eyes White Dragon, then summon Tyrant, and you need to do this to get the Blue Eyes engraved for your Spirit to trigger. And now you're not Dragon Locked because Spirit Dragon locks you, so you can activate Mausoleum targeting your Maiden, and Maiden can chain to bring back the Sage. So now you have 4 mats on field. Now you can go into Spirit Dragon. Spirit Dragon go into AFD just like before. AFD, pop your Mausoleum. You could have just normal summoned the Veiler, but you know AFD has the special. So we'll place Kyoto Waterfront here, activate, special, and now we only have we would only have 4 if we went into Saryuja. So I will just link off into a Spirit here, and then go into Saryuja. So now we have another 5 counters. Saryuja effect, draw. I will shuffle back these, and then Kyoto Waterfront, search Gameciel. Saryuja to special. And there you go. Same end board as before. It's 3 or 4 negate and banishes, not once per chain. Let's go on to the next 1-card combo. So interestingly, Neo Kaiser Seahorse is also a 1-card combo in this deck. Usually, it won't get you to 2 Spirit Dragons in pure Blue Eyes, but here it will actually get you to your full combo. So we'll activate Neo Kaiser, dumping the Maiden, and Spirit to add the Mausoleum. Go Mausoleum, targeting the Spirit to dump. Spirit bring back, and now Maiden revives herself. And then we can activate her on field to place True Light. True Light effect to set, set Wishes. Wishes, pitch Nibiru, Roar, and Sage. Now here's the important part, and what makes this a 1-card combo off of Neo Kaiser Seahorse. You have to Roar and specifically summon Jet here, and you'll see why that's important later. I will normal summon Sage, and I will add anything, still doesn't matter. And then I will Synchro Summon into Spirit. You need to use Jet here. And I will activate Spirit again, and I will summon the Ancient Fairy Dragon. I will activate it to destroy a field spell and add Kyoto Waterfront. And here's the important part, and what gets our third body. Jet can trigger off of AFD destroying the field spell to bring itself back. Now we can go of Ancient Fairy Dragon to special summon our Effect Veiler, activate Kyoto Waterfront. Same thing as before, link into a Spirit, and then Saryuja. Activate Saryuja, shuffle, whatever back. Activate Kyoto Waterfront, add our Gameciel, and then Saryuja to special our Gameciel. And there you go. Same combo as before. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, and on to our final 1-card combo. This can be either Bingo Machine Go or Wishes. It doesn't matter because they go through the same thing. So I'll activate Bingo Machine, and it just adds you the Wishes, right? So there's the same 1-card combo. Activate Wishes, pitching your Nibiru, add Roar, and Sage. Normal summon Sage, activate to add Maiden. Maiden will activate to place True Light. Then we'll go Roar here. Summon the Blue Eyes, and the Maiden. Then we will summon Spirit and add the Mausoleum, activate the Mausoleum. So here, same thing as the Maiden line, we need to equip our Blue Eyes. Then we will this, and summon Tyrant because we need Blue Eyes Engrave for Spirit to trigger. Summon this, then we will activate Mausoleum, targeting our Maiden, chain Maiden to special summon our Sage. Then we'll Synchro Summon into Spirit Dragon, activate Spirit Dragon effect, activate Ancient Fairy Dragon to destroy and add a field spell. And since we don't get the extra search off of Sage to special with the AFD, what we'll have to do here is activate True Light to special. Then, same thing as before, Spirit for the extra counter. You don't really have to do this, but now 4 Saryuja, doesn't matter. Now Kyoto Waterfront to search Gameciel, and Saryuja to special. And boom. That is how you get Gameciel, and it is done through so many 1-card starters. Neo Kaiser Seahorse is a 1-card starter, Sage is a 1-card starter, Maiden's a 1-card starter, Wishes is a 1-card starter. So you got 4 1-card starters in this deck. And yeah, feel free to try this out. Let me know what you think. Again, not supposed to be the most competitive, but the most fun, because I love Gameciel control. I think it's a really underused card. There's definitely a lot of potential to Gameciel. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, and tell me what you guys think. See you later.